Welcome everybody to our final Fuse event of the year, the 2016 Exploring Explosion campaign. This is Find Your Success in Exploring. I'm Kristen Filatko, Senior Exploring Director for the Central Region, and here with me is Tim Anderson, Senior Director of Exploring. I'm so happy you're here with me today.
Kristen. Awesome.
Hey, before we get started, we want to let you know that we have an interactive chat feature. So if you have any questions or topics you want us to touch on, please be sure to send that to us, and go ahead and do that now, and we'll be sure to cover all of that at the end of this segment.
So, Kristen, they can ask any question they want?
Any question they want.
Uh-oh.
According to Exploring.
Okay, awesome.
Awesome. We've got a lot to get into today, and we really want to celebrate the success in Exploring Explosion this year. So without further ado, come on, Tim, let's talk to him about it.
Did you say success?
Yes.
Well, we had a huge success this year, Kristen. In fact, we actually, those sparks that were created at the first of the year and through the middle of the year, they created an explosion.
Yes,
it was
no more
unbelievable.
sparks.
No more sparks. So you know what? Let's get started. I want to recognize a region.
Okay.
This region actually finished plus in Exploring membership over last year, the Northeast region.
All right. So tell us about that.
Well, the Northeast region actually finished at 0.9% membership growth. And you know what, Kristen? 8.5% unit growth.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Way to go, Northeast.
Way to go, Northeast region. And then one would have been great, but here came the West.
Two's better.
The Western region, they came in, Kristen, at a staggering 4.3% membership growth. Unbelievable. And then they followed it up with a 4.1% unit growth. Western region, great job.
Great job, guys.
The Southern region.
Southern. So are we on a third region of growth?
No, we didn't just have two. We've got three.
All right, we're rolling.
The Southern region actually came in at 10%, Kristen.
10%.
That's double-digit growth.
And what about units?
8.1%
Wow.
units.
Wow.
Southern region, great job.
Great
now,
job.
Kristen, I will say this. 1, great. 2, better. 3, really good.
Couldn't ask for more.
What would you say if we had all 4 regions and nationally have growth?
Fantastic, and I think we would call that an explosion, right?
Which region did we miss? There was a region.
The best region, and I'm partial, of course.
Oh, come on
The
now.
mighty Central region, we grew by 14.8%, everybody, in membership. Fantastic, fantastic job. And not only growing in membership, but we got to talk about units here, right? So 8.1% growth in units as well. So not just to the Central region, to all 4 regions, congratulations. This is a huge accomplishment, and numbers are still rolling, and we're continuing this success in 2017.
But Kristen, hold on. So let me get this straight. We had growth in all 4 regions.
All 4.
Does that mean that we had growth in a program nationally?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Let's talk about that.
So national, we had 8% growth in Exploring, and we had unit growth of what?
7.3%.
Unbelievable. Great job. You know, team, all I can tell you is this. We provided a pathway for you guys to follow. You did it. All we did was give you the resources you needed. You followed the plan. You did it. Congratulations. We're getting the BSA and our affiliate program, Learning for Life, back to growth, and this is some exciting times.
This is a very exciting times, very true testament to working the plan. Couldn't have done it with all of the professionals and volunteers and a team effort. This has been a fantastic year.
You know, Kristen, I think it would be appropriate, since this is the first time we've had growth in a long, long time. We had all 4 regions get to growth. We had a national growth. I think we should recognize some people.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, us in the Boy Scouts of America, we love recognition.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what we've done for 2016. We put a recognition plan together for Exploring. So if your council grew in Exploring membership for 2016 by end of business of 2016, all professionals will receive an Exploring polo shirt.
Now, wait a second, Kristen. You're saying that if they had Exploring growth in their council, we're going to give every professional on the staff one of these cool-looking polos?
Yes. Every professional will receive a free Exploring polo shirt, similar to Tim's. It'll be blue. But just to recognize you and thank you for all your efforts. Here's the kicker, though. Deadline's coming up to get those free polo shirts. It's January 31st. Your Scout Executive received an order form in their Scout Executive Council packet. So him or her either needs to fill out that form or their designee and get that submitted by January 31st to get this free polo shirt.
That's awesome. You know, I'm looking forward to going to these all hands and all these meetings and seeing these, Exploring the new logo everywhere. So what else did we do? Surely there was something else that we offered as an incentive.
There was. We're going to continue on that plan, recognition plan and incentives. So we have 2 tiers. So our first tier is the top performers tier. Cool. So we're going to recognize 1 council by classification. In that council, your Scout executive will choose a professional and a volunteer to have an all expenses paid to the 2017 National Annual Meeting.
Wow.
Airfare,
Cool.
Hotel, dinner with the Chief Scout Executive.
So we're going to do 1 for every classification.
Every classification.
So 1 volunteer and 1 professional will be chosen.
Yeah, 1 pro, 1 volunteer, all expenses paid to 2017 National Annual Meeting. This is a great opportunity.
And I think we're going to throw in dinner with the chief with that.
We are going to throw in dinner with the chief.
Awesome. That'll be a lot of fun.
So that's the top performers tier. And last but not least, we don't want to leave out the individual. So we have our Exploring Century Club Award. This is a yearly award. So it's not only for professionals, but for your volunteers as well. So this is a net gain of 100 explorers year end to year end.
That's about 4 or 5 new posts.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So don't forget the Century Club Award. You can find this information on MyBSA and get those submitted.
That sounds cool. Well, you know what, Kristen? All of this is exciting. You know, I'm still in shock. You know, I was talking to Dr. Thornton not long ago and Mark Logeman and Don McChesney and the chief, and they were just so excited about national growth. And we know everybody out there and what you're doing. Promise you, we're looking at everything, you know, from Facebook and all around, everybody sharing us great ideas. Now, here's what's really cool. During this whole Exploring Explosion process, we created all this new stuff.
I like to call it, we did an exploring overhaul on our resources.
I like it. Resources, that's a better word, right, than stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, check this out. Can I talk about just a couple?
Oh, please do, yes.
All right, well, check this out. Our new branding, our logo, our tagline, as you see on my shirt, the brand new website, exploring.org. If you have not been there, you've got to go. We got an all-new sales kit. Kristen, why don't you show them the sales kit? Now, what's cool is we're actually updating this again. It's going to be really cool, so look for that coming soon. We updated the career interest survey.
Yes, we did.
The paper survey, we cut the price in half. Not only that, we turned it around in 2 days on the scanning now. So if they send them to us, by the time we receive them, in 2 to 3 days, we'll have the results back to them.
And that's our promise. And it used to take 2 weeks, guys, so this is huge.
And then the online survey's been a huge hit this year.
Yes.
Kristen, we offered it for free last year. And we've decided this year that we're going to offer it for free again in 2017. ExploringYourCareer.com. Now, the cool thing is we actually made this mobile compatible this year. You can.
We know all kids have a tablet or an iPhone or an Android, always in their hands, so it's mobile compatible now.
Well, I know I said I was only going to mention a couple. Can I just do a couple
Keep
more?
rolling. Yeah, let's go.
How about the all-new marketing collateral? We got new pictures, we got new videos, we got new banners, posters, and we created the all-new activity library at exploring.org. That's really cool.
Really cool. And all the buzz is on this new activity library. So give us just a little glimpse of what they can expect on it.
Okay, check this out, Kristen. So you're a post advisor.
Okay.
You really don't want to come up with all the meeting ideas that you have to do for at 7 o'clock Monday night, right?
Right.
So what you do is you go to exploring.org, you click on Activity Library, you find the career field, and it's a program in a box.
So no recreating the wheel, guys. This is huge.
It tells you exactly what to do.
Yes, that's
it's
great.
It's really cool.
That's great.
Finally, we got all of this new training.
Yes.
The new leader training is unbelievable. If you have not seen it yet, go to exploring.org, click on training, and we have all brand new track trainings that actually tracks and tells them what they've completed.
Yeah, so we have brand new modules for position specific. So not just your fast start or the basic leader training, we've taken it a step further for all professionals and our volunteers, more importantly.
Well, that's unbelievable.
Yes.
You know what's really exciting too, Kristen, is we're creating all these new national partnerships.
We are.
One of them I want to talk about is the Chamber of Commerce. We're creating these partnerships to help open doors to make a cold call turn into a warm call for a district executive or exploring executive in the field. And most excitingly, we actually have re-energized our volunteer base. I'm proud to say that exploring is no longer the best kept secret of the Boy Scouts of America.
No longer the best kept secret.
It's unbelievable.
So now you talked about resources. I want to flow into all the exciting things we're going to do in 2017. So here's a couple of promotions for you and some save the dates. First off, I want to talk about Jamboree. And you heard me. Explorers at the Jamboree. So this
cool.
year, 27 Jamboree, explorers are invited. So here's something to keep in mind. There's 3 different ways you can invite your explorers to participate. The first way is they can just go as a participant and enjoy all things Jamboree.
That would be fun.
That's one way. Second option is what we like to call the 50-50. So they can participate for a week and then they can actually be on staff and help out.
Wow, I heard that actually, they can actually do that and their price will be cut in half.
Yes, and so that's a
pretty cool.
huge benefit for our explorers if this is the
Awesome.
first time for them to travel and get away. So that's a really good option. And then finally, the third option is they can go purely as staff. I like to call this a resume builder. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for our youth. And if they can actually have experience, let's say in the medical lodge
Or they can do
or security.
You know,
Yes.
that would be fun. Having our law enforcement explorers there in uniform doing security, our medical explorers
Yes.
actually there doing, that would be awesome.
So I like to say our whole family now is invited to the 2017 Jamboree this year. So don't forget those three options. Another event that we'd like to talk about for exploring is our National Law Enforcement Leadership Academies. This is taking place this summer, 2017, in DC, and this is a great way to get your law enforcement explorers involved in taking their career to that next step. So this is a great opportunity for them. Just save the date. More information on registration and details to come on exploring.org.
So, Kristen, I heard on July the 29th through August the 1st that we're doing something kind of new. Maybe this exploring conference where we're going to gather all professionals and volunteers that care about growing and exploring that maybe want to have a little fun out to the summit.
Yeah, so this rumor, guys, is true. So our first inaugural, I like to say, National Exploring Conference is going to take place in 2018. We know it's a little early, but we want you to save the date. So like Tim said, July 29th through August 1st is dedicated for the professionals and volunteers. So this exploring conference is going to be for the professionals and volunteers the first half of the week. And then here's the cool thing.
Please tell me we're going to get to Whitewater Raft.
We are going to whitewater raft. That's going to be one of the incentives of this conference. But the second half is going to be for our explorers, our youth officers. So as you know, and you may not know yet, but we're kicking off the new EOA this year, Exploring Officers Association. So this is going to be another way for us to get our youth officers involved, and we're going to bring them out to the summit. So the location is going to be at one of our national properties, and I want to say explorers may be taking over our national properties.
Yes,
I think this is fantastic. So go ahead and save the date. We know it's a little far out, but it's 2018 National Exploring Conference, July 29th through August 4th.
That's awesome, Kristen. Well, you know, I couldn't be more excited this year. You know, we started with a playbook with Exploring Explosion.
I think that was the only resource, right, that we started with? Yeah.
That was it. And we started with that. The field bought in. They gave us the ideas.
They
We
did.
took their ideas. We put it into a book. They followed the plan for regions to growth, national growth of exploring. You know, I'm always perusing, looking for new ideas and looking at all the great things that are going on out there. And I'm always looking at Facebook, right? Checking out what's going on with Facebook. And I saw some really cool things. You know, some of the exploring executives were actually talking about the fact that they wanted more videos. I got on there, there's law enforcement, there's fire, there's EMS, engineering, you name it. But I thought this video was really cool. It had something to do with a hippopotamus, I think.
Oh, Tim. It's a rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. Okay.
It's a zoology post.
Oh, a zoology post.
Yes.
Well, let's check that out.
All right, let's roll it.
I'm Dave Johnson. I'm a zookeeper here with the pachyderms at the Denver Zoo and an advisor for Explorer Post number 151. When I came to the Denver Zoo about 18 years ago, my supervisor was running this post, and she asked me if I'd be interested, and I was very much so, because I started off with a program when I was 15 at the Nature Center in Asheville, North Carolina, and had some people take me under their wing, teach me all about animals, and got me invested in the program. So I kind of wanted to give back, and exploring careers sounded like a great thing for me to pass on my passion. The explorers, every day they come in and work with me. They help me feed, clean, train. They're part of our medical process, so they'll help me keep an animal stationed for vaccinations or blood draws. They help me get them on the scale and weigh them, so it's a process that takes several people. So it actually extends our staff by having explorer scouts and interns help us out. The big payoff for me, the return, is seeing these guys pursue careers and join us in the field. Having my boss be an ex-explorer, having zookeepers in Predator Ridge and Hoofstock that have worked through our programs. It really is great for me, taking them to places like Nepal and working over there with conservation, getting them to go on these field trips and missions abroad to work with pachyderms. It's a great way to tie in all of our people and animals, and I think it gives back, and that's what I'm most proud of, really. And it's a nice wrinkle to my career as I get closer to retirement. One piece of advice I would give to anybody that really loves their job and has a passion in their career that would like to spread that to the next generation, I think getting involved with Explorers is the way to really engage our future generations. And I love animals. I love the zoo. I love my career. It's been a wonderful ride, and I just want to see other people get a chance to do that in their careers, and you can help kids get their foot in the door. Exploring, discover your future.
So, Kristen, I told you it was a hippo.
I know, you got me. You got me this time. I'm sorry.
Well, what's really cool is we have all these new videos on the Brand Center, and I want you guys to go on there and check it out. All you have to do, and actually this was a question we actually just had posed from the field. You said, Tim, hey, you're talking about all these resources. Where in the world do you find all of these things? Kristen, where do we find all these resources I talked about?
Very simple, exploring.org. All things exploring you can find now on our public website, exploring.org. Yes.
Awesome. Well, you know, it's been fun, Kristen. I'm so excited about all the things that we've got going. I'm really excited about the new year coming, though.
Yes.
Because I think we just started the Exploring Explosion. I think all these great ideas, the volunteer incitement, and everything that's happening will make this another great year for exploring.
It will be. So congratulations. Thank you all for joining us today. Really appreciate your time. And I actually think we have one coming in. A question. So
Okay.
Tracking
Awesome.
our Exploring alumni, are we going to be doing
Yes.
anything of that nature for our Exploring
That's
alumni?
a great question. So the question is, are we going to be doing anything to start tracking our Exploring alumni? As you know, when you sign on to the website now, it asks for a lead generator.
Yes.
So we're collecting all that information. As we start to collect that, we're going to have that saved. And as time goes on, we're going to continue to build that database.
Okay, great.
We'll take that off applications and all the different materials that come into us. We'll save that and start putting that out to the field.
Perfect. That'll be another really great value
Yes.
that we can share to the field.
Absolutely.
So if you liked this live stream, we hope you did, finding your success and exploring. Not only do we have these new training opportunities, for this.
I like this one, Kristen. We just actually had another question come in. And
So Chad Schrader from the Sam Houston Area Council says, shout out to how many years of growth?
3 years of growth.
3 years of growth. Chad and Sam Houston Area Council team, congratulations.
So Chad, it pays
Huge
to be
accomplishment.
online, right? So we would have gave anybody else a shout out too. But congratulations, Sam Houston Council.
Pays to be online. And that's just one of so many success stories that honestly, I like not being able to keep up with because we have been doing a fantastic job. Please keep sending us your success stories. We love hearing them. We love sharing the ideas and tips that are working well for you. So I wanted to continue and just do one or two more plugs about our training because it's so important. There's all these opportunities for us to keep the consistent message to you on exploring, on updated resources, on all things training like we mentioned. So if you liked the live stream today, we'll probably be continuing that in 2017. We also have a podcast called Exploring Cast.
Yes.
So that's an opportunity for specific topics to be discussed, and that's a great way for you to catch in on a specific topic any time of the day because we know how busy you guys are. So don't forget our Exploring Cast this year in 2017.
Well, Kristen, thanks so much. I just want to say a big thank you from Dr. Thornton, myself, the entire Exploring team, to say thank you for following the plan. Thank you for executing the plan.
Executing,
and
yes.
Getting Exploring back to growth again.
Yeah, very
2016.
exciting year. Thank you guys so much for an awesome 2016. We are looking forward to hearing from you in 2017. And we are just an email and a phone call away, everybody. So here in a couple seconds, we're going to put up the National Exploring team and all of the folks that cover each region, and our national director, and here today with me, our senior director of exploring, Tim Anderson.
Awesome.
So thanks again, guys. We look forward to staying in touch, and let's go Exploring Explosion 2017, right?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.